Hey, Jacksonville, what is up?
Welcome to the 5-Star Design Show. Remember, life is too short for boring backyards.
That's right. That's why at the 5-Star Design Show, we're all about creating cool places where people actually spend time outdoors. So if you want us to come to your house and give you a backyard makeover, call us at 962-7378 or visit us on the web at www.5startvshow.com, where you can view all our projects and also all our archived episodes. And as always, remember, dare to do something cool with your backyard.
Up next on the 5-Star Design Show, we're going to give you a grand screen enclosure garden. The Ruberinas are a fun-loving couple from New Orleans who want an awesome Florida backyard retreat. So watch as the 5-Star Design Show transforms another boring backyard. You'll see why our clients say, laissez-les bon temps rouler.
Welcome to the 5-Star Design Show. In today's episode, our clients have an existing spa in what some would consider a decent paver patio.
That's right, but remember, this is 5-Star Design, so we're going to take this project up 11.5 notches. And our clients want something special. Their wish list includes a screen enclosure, incorporating an existing spa, incorporating some fountains, and just a great place to entertain.
That's right. So once again, it's up to the 5-Star Design team to give the clients exactly what they want. So let's go gather the team and get started.
Let's go. So Yvette, man, I'm so fired up. This is going to be a classic project. It's going to be fun, huh?
I can see you're excited, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, this really is. I can't say it enough. This is going to be a classic because the homeowners have they have a big patio and they have a spa out there. You know, it's the same elements that we put in, but this is really going to demonstrate how good we are.
Excuse me?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well, sort of, kind of, but anyways, I mean, there's companies that do landscaping and patios, but I'm telling you, this project, when we incorporate the spa and build the patios, I mean, with the detail we're going to put into this thing's going to be the Shanisma, man.
The Shanisma? Tony, give me my dictionary. That is not a word.
I know, but does it matter? It doesn't matter. Let's get right into this project. The first thing I noticed about it, Yvette, is it feels, you know, so open out here. I mean, I feel like I'm just in a fishbowl. This is not the feeling I want in my backyard. It feels like I'm just like in a big pasture or something.
Oh, Tony, your pasture. Go cow tipping. As usual, it's up to me to get us focused and to just really figure out what we're going to do. Let's talk about this backyard. It has a lot of potential. Tony, these are some nice views.
It is. It does feel open. I do feel like I'm in a pasture, but that is a great view, man. A long view down the waterway. You know, and then you look over this way. It's not a bad view, but the houses feel a lot closer. So, man, I think we totally ought to take advantage of this view and focus it in that direction.
I agree. So, Tony, how are we going to focus the view?
Well, you know, we're going to build a massive screen enclosure out here. And so I think instead of making it a square, what if we took one of the walls and we made a 45-degree angle and then brought the patio through the screen enclosure? That way I think it'll bring the eye right to where we want it to go, towards that long, great water view.
Wow, well that sounds great, but what about the spa?
I know that thing needs a little help, but I got some ideas, man. We can make it feel really, you know, just a cozy garden area, you know, really uber private.
Real uber. Well, great, Tony, because the spa does need some help. I'm sure it'll end up looking great. So we're going to do this massive screen, a cozy spa. What else?
Well, you know, the clients have some custom fountains being built from an artist in New Orleans. They're really going to be cool. So we need to incorporate those. And then also a nice, large entertaining area.
Sounds great. Sounds like we have a plan.
Awesome, man.
The Ruberinas are an awesome couple from New Orleans who would love to make a backyard retreat right here in Florida. They've asked 5-Star Design to create a great outdoor space with screen enclosure and incorporating their existing spa and custom fountains. Let's go to the design studio and make it happen.
All right, so here we are in the design studio. We've had our 12.5 cups of coffee, and I think we're ready to get into this thing. The clients want to have a screen enclosure. Their spa is not the best, so we want to incorporate that in a little better. And they also have some custom fountains that they want to put in. And lastly, they want to just make a great place to entertain.
That's right, Tony. You know, I really think this screen enclosure is going to be grand. And I say this just about with every project, but I really do mean it this time. I think this one's going to be our best yet.
It's going to be awesome. With that screen enclosure coming off the second story, man, it's just like in the house when you have high ceilings, it makes the space very dramatic. So I can just picture ourselves inside the screen. We also got some other things planned for it.
That's right. So let's take a look at the plan.
Yeah, I bet this is going to be cool. We're going to extend out this patio on the upper lanai, just make it fit in with the house better.
That's right, and here we'll step down into the main patio area, and we'll put flagstone in a circular pattern here to designate a dining area.
That's really going to look cool. Then we can use that same flagstone over here by the spa, just use it a little differently.
Yes, and it will feel totally different because we can incorporate some small plantings to give it a real garden feel.
Let's see what that's going to look like. Yeah, this spa area is going to be cool. Instead of that cheesy redwood looking typical spa, we're going to build panels around this one and put natural stone on it. It's really going to change the look of it, make it fit in with the whole plan.
That's right, Tony, and by using these natural boulders as steps to get into the spa, it's just going to add a great touch.
That is going to be cool. And even though this is one big room, we're going to divide it up into smaller areas just by changing the flooring that we're going to use. We'll use the pavers for the, just the main area. Then we'll change to flagstone for the dining area and then use the same flagstone over by the spa, but change it up and make it feel more like a garden.
That's right, Tony, and it is going to feel more like a garden by planting this dwarf mondo grass in between the flagstones, and also by putting these wonderful lush garden plantings behind there.
That's going to be awesome, huh? You're going to sit in the spa and you're going to feel like you're at a resort.
Tony, not only are we going to have great landscaping around the spa, but really all along the perimeter of the screen enclosure. This will really help soften the lines.
It is going to be an awesome space, and we'll bring the patio out through the screen, and the screen wall we're going to put on a 45-degree angle. That way it's going to bring people out and enhance the view out that direction toward the water.
That's right, Tony, and here we're going to situate the fountain, and we're going to put it here so that everybody in the outdoor space can really just enjoy the view.
The clients had a fountain custom made from an artist in New Orleans. It's really going to be cool in the space. But anytime you incorporate either a fountain or a sculpture into the landscape, you really want to plan for it instead of just chunking it out in the backyard.
That's right, and with this design we're going to build a small wall to sort of frame the sculpture. It's really going to make it fit into the whole design instead of just throwing it out there. Once again, it's the details of the design that make a project come together.
Yeah, talking about details, Yvette, the materials we choose for the design always make a huge difference. So for this project, we're going to use the client's existing pavers and just reorder some more to match.
That's right, Tony. And for the flagstone, we're going to use this buff flagstone.
Did you say buff flagstone? Or buff designer?
Whatever, Tony. And here we have the natural stone that we're going to face the spa with.
And yes, it looks like another manly plan is finished. Add the landscape and we are complete. What's next, Yvette?
Well, up next is the moment we're definitely all waiting for, the reveal.